Oh, good morning, guys. It's let's see, 6:57 here. Headed up through Pennsylvania towards Ohio, towards Toledo. We got to pop right up into Michigan from Toledo to drop off these two beds. But we're about 120 miles into today. Everything's riding good. Was just hopping out here to check on the truck, and it's riding good. Beautiful day outside. Our clearances are good. We don't have any suspension bounce. I've got about 6 inches there. So I made sure. I feel like someone's dying over there. But let's go get a... Ugh, gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some waters before this guy dies on me. Nothing like a guy puking at 7 o'clock in the morning in his PJs. In between his truck and his trailer. Maybe I should have found a different parking spot. Yeah, that guy's definitely having a bad day. So what, let's see. Today, start at my house. We go towards Toledo, hop up into Michigan, pop back down into Ohio. So we deliver the beds first, which is in this place called Ottawa Lake, Michigan. Then we deliver the Ford truck. It's going to a Harley dealership. I think the guy works at the Harley dealership. I'm going to try to call him around 9. Then we go to make 2 pickups. We've got a skid with it's like a 10 by 8 by 4 skid. It's supposed to be like a front clip off of a car, just going from a like a salvage yard. They must sell used parts. It's going from Ohio to Maryland. That's actually cash on pickup, which is cool. And it's going to a body shop, so fork on, fork off. They've got it, like he said, fully enclosed in a crate, so just throw 2 straps over it and it's good to go. So that's easy. And then we have a car from Metrogistics, which is a I think it's a 2017 1500 Chevy, which will just go on the back of the trailer to get us home. So actually pretty profitable 2 days. Making more obviously on the way out with the truck beds, but just filling the trailer to get back home. I wanted it so I could drop off and pick up in the same day, so that I'm reloaded for first thing tomorrow morning. I can get back. Both drops are in Maryland, so I can get back, be unloaded tomorrow afternoon, and get back to the house, because dealing with a couple things. Got a couple things to get done. I got to go to Florida next week, which the customer already paid a deposit for the transport. So I got to get a couple things done so I can get out there. So I'm going to get on the road here. Just stopped, and because the next rest stop from here is in Ohio, which is like, I don't know, at least an hour. So I wanted to stop and get some waters and use the restroom. So catch up with you guys soon. So one thing I cannot stand about hauling cool stuff is the questions from people out on the road. Is it for sale? How much did you pay for it? And then when you tell them you're just transporting, they want to be like, well, I'll give you $5 if you just make it disappear. Delivery. It must burn waste oil over there. Scared the crap out of me when I pulled in. As I hopped out of the truck, as you can see, I hopped out of the truck. I thought something was on freaking fire. Well, one last ride in the old F-150, maybe. I can't find the guy who wanted this truck here delivered. It's a Harley dealer. I think he must be important. He must be important here, because it's one of those where you say you're delivering for him, and it's like, oh, well, I don't know if he's here. I may have to call you back, or I'll have a manager call you back. So let's see. And it's COD, of course. If not, I would just leave. Do you ever sometimes get dispatched to a load? You know what you're getting paid, and you just think to yourself, why? Well, before we go any farther, they said this was a very sturdy, well-built crate. I mean, I'm no carpenter, but anyways, let's climb up here. We'll show you what we got. Oh! We have a front clip for I think this is a 2001 Trans Am. I mean, they said it's secured in there. It's not moving. We had to run our straps over top of these 2x4s because it would be cut on the sides here. But makes you wonder sometimes of who in their right mind is paying the shipping, which they gave me a check there, so they already charged the customer for it. Who's paying that shipping plus whatever they would have paid to shipped? The good thing is it's only 10 foot long and it's probably what, 2,000 pounds. Got all this room back here. I think we're picking up that maroon truck. So we're in Findlay, Ohio. So let's go see what they got for us. Well, there we go. That's that. Oh, this drops in Maryland. This drops in Virginia. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Oh man, we're about to get rained on again. It's coming from that way, so let's get out of here. Just a little exercise never hurt anybody. As long as we don't get run over. Especially by that horse and buggy that just went by. Got Chipotle. Hotel's right up here on the right. It's a nice night out. Nice 7:30 now. What is going on here? A little rolling roadblock. They have traffic all messed up on the turnpike. I am so happy I'm headed the opposite way. Look at just the amount of trucks. Especially all the UPS trucks, because this is where the terminal is in New Stanton. Gotta love coming to drop something off and we don't have a way to unload that. Forklift doesn't work. I can tell you one thing, it's getting pulled off of here with a truck if that forklift don't work. And he asked if I had the customer's info. It went through the place that sold this. The wrecking company, the auto salvage place that sold this thing. Went through their central account. They paid me for it already, which is good, but I'd like to say it's just coming with me if they can't unload it, but I'm 3 hours from home and I need this trailer empty, so I'll be hooking a truck to this thing and we'll be pulling it off, setting it on the ground there. I absolutely hate situations like this. So, both their forklifts right here are broken. The customer said he talked to the owner. Well, the guys in the shop had said they have no idea about this coming. And now he wants me to drive another 20 minutes south, which is going to put me right into DC traffic, which I busted ass to get down here to avoid. So that's going to put me right into traffic. These guys are no help here, so I guess I don't have an option. It's all about getting compensated for it and whatever. I don't understand why when you show up to a business with, like, for a delivery, doesn't matter what it is, car, this, that, everybody's just like, so self-entitled and so like so important. Like, go sand your body panel. Oh, hold on. Shit. Oops, I'll figure it out. Oh, good morning. Lovely day. It's about 6:45. We are, I was going to take the flatbed because we're going to Copart for one of our units, but it's a run and drive. I looked it up on Copart. That's a pro tip. If you have the lot number, you can look it up and see how bad it is. And you can also see what Copart says about it being a run and drive. Which usually if Copart says it's a run and drive, it is. Don't trust the customer sometimes. But I need the extra room, which you'll see why today. So we're gonna take the wedge. So we're gonna pull down here, drop the flatbed, and hook up to the wedge quick. Oh, you want to see something sketchy? Gotta love it. Oh, man. This is why I don't pick up bikes anymore, man. It's sketchy. Sketchy. Well, while we wait to get loaded, let them finish up. I'm gonna put a new 7-way on the trailer. That one's got a nick out of it and it won't stay tight, and it causes the right turn signal to flicker or go out. So we're just gonna go put a new one on while we got some time. Wait, this is how you do it on YouTube, right? Holy crap, guys, I got a flat tire on the side, bro. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm talking about. Walk in. First person I see inside the door gets me the keys. In and out in 2 minutes. From the time I left the truck to the time I have the keys, 2 minutes. Plus, I already see the truck. I already checked it before I even walked up to make sure this was the right one out here. And you'll notice, let's keep walking. What the? Run and spread, boys. Ah, it's always something. Always something. All right, there's pickup number 2. You guys may ask why the wheel's off on the other side. Well, that brake locked up, and it was raining this morning, so I couldn't see smoke or anything, and it was dragging the tire and popped the tire. Well, with this being torsion axles, that side is fine. It just stays where it is. It's not like a spring axle where that's gonna hang down, because they're independent from each other. So F-150 to Florida. Not really sure where that's going. I forget. But this is going with me to Florida on, we're gonna leave out, I think, Sunday or something. So we'll have to do some switching around of all wheels and tires, see what happened to that brake. If something comes up and we can't get it fixed for Florida, what we'll do is we'll take this side off too, keep it as a spare. Just, we're not gonna be heavy. These are 7,000 pound axles. We're gonna have 2 Mustangs in this F-150, so if we have to run spread all the way down, we will. But we got one last pickup and we're getting out before that hits. All right, so we made it to our last pickup. It's a lawnmower or 0 turn, not that one on the trailer, it's behind it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this off, put this up top, put the mower in between these. So just got to do some maneuvering here quick and get this mower up on here. That kind of puts a damper on loading. Looks like it's just this one cloud though, so we might just wait this one out. Not really in the mood to get soaked today. And shout out to, this is an old Erie insurance vehicle. Picked up from Copart, totaled, salvage title. Hardly any damage. They're like, nah, we don't feel like fixing it. I'll just total it. I guess while we're waiting this one out, this little shower. Oh, we can talk, what do you want to talk about? Yesterday, the guy not wanting me, not wanting to pay me any more money for having to almost an extra 2 hours of my time. That was kind of frustrating. He didn't even say anything about like, hey, what do I owe you extra? I had to like initiate it, because once it was off my trailer, he kind of like went with the rubber tire loader to where he was setting it down, and then never really came back to the truck. So I had to like walk over there, and it's like, oh, do I have to sign something? So that was kind of frustrating, but I don't know. I've been frustrated here, but thankfully this lawnmower I'm picking up is one of my best customers. This guy, I hauled something for him at the beginning of the pandemic, and I've hauled probably 20 or 30 things for him. Cars, tractors, just about anything, lawnmowers. And at the beginning of the pandemic, I think it was a $300 bill, and we really didn't know, like, I was going home. Wife told me to come home, and you know, because I didn't really know how serious things were, and she was pregnant, so he ended up sending me $1,000 on a bill that was only $300 and said, take care of your family. So one of my best customers. So I'm just thankful to have people like that, and that does outweigh the bad people you run across out here usually. All right, well, there's that Woods mower, F-150 Equinox. Back to the house.